Top of the morning to you. Happy Friday to everybody. It's your beloved LGE Grown. Review. I'm doing a new segment right now, and this is basically a reaction um to the episode. What was this episode? Episode 5, Ego Death of Power. Um, Warning: if you haven't seen the episode, please stop this video because I'm gonna be telling a lot of shit going on. So I'm warning you. If you have seen the episode, if you haven't seen it, don't play this because there's gonna be some spoiler alert. All right, let's get some lighting because it feels like it's lighting. I don't like it. Alexa, turn all the lights on. Get a little bit. Okay, now y'all can see me. All right, so episode 5 is called Ego Death. Obviously, if anybody's not about the Saga of Power, this is supposed to be the final, but it's 2 parts. You got new characters in there. You got the dude that dropped the baby out the window from Tyler Perry. He's supposed to be a cop. You got Noma returning. You got Kane. You got Diana. You got Drew. You got Mary J. Blige. So the whole shebang. All right, but this was like the mid-season finale to the other part when we gotta wait 2 months. So the last episode starts off with Tariq wakes up in his bedroom half naked. Comes to find out, he slept with Noma's daughter. All right. He's still plotting on Noma's daughter because he's trying to eliminate the game. By doing that, they still got their little organization underground, the parties at Stanford, where Tariq and Brayden, which Brayden's looking like an addict, he's looking like a young Tommy, trying to run his organization, but by messing with Noma's daughter, and Noma confronts her daughter. Next thing you know, she's juggling her purse. She pulls out one of the bags that Tariq and Brayden are selling underneath. She trying to figure out what's this all about. So she confronts Effie about it to see if she's been selling product. And she tells her she ain't selling product. So now she goes to herself to pull up at the spot. Tariq act like he ain't did it. But at the same time, he has leverage because Noma's daughter's there. So he played off like, oh, I didn't know this is your mom. So if y'all don't think Tariq is smart, you haven't been watching this Power. And what's crazy about Tariq is that this was the prediction I had when the first season of Power back in the day. I watching Power and I said, you know what? Ghost cannot be stopped, but only one person can stop Ghost, and that's his son. I said that a long time ago. I've told people, I said, when it was at the last season of Power, the first season of Power, when they was at their final season, when they actually killed Ghost, they said, who you think gonna kill Ghost? I said, there's only one person that's gonna kill Ghost, and that's Tariq. I knew it. Because look at the leverage that Tariq had. Look how much he's taking. As you have to understand, him and his mother had a fallout. He's gonna side with his mother. He left his mother for the prosecutor. He was in love with her. So you saw like the torn. And he couldn't get a straight answer from his father. His father just kept him, tried to just keep him from just, look, go to school, do this, do that. And Tariq was not trying to hear it. He'd rather his father be up front with him, telling him what's going on. And I don't blame Tariq on that, being that it took him to understand now, since his father's gone and he's not just going to school, he's doing the same thing his father did. And now he's at the point in his life that he's realizing he's just like his father. So, off of that track. So, after waking up, Noma figuring out that Tariq is still doing this, well, really why she came looking for Tariq is because the dealer that Tariq is dealing with, I forgot the dude's name, but he confronts Noma, and Noma didn't like it. So she sent Kane. Kane tried to deal with that, trying to let him know, like, if you dealing with her, you know, you need to come see me. So that was a different plot. Also, Davis is messy. Davis right here, just the king of horror right now. Davis is sleeping with anybody, you know, and Davis, it just, at this point, Davis is just a wild boy right now. He just all over the place. But, nevertheless, Davis had to take care of some situation with Noma, with the guy that she's trying to work out, a business investor. After the guy crashed the party, Noma, you know, Davis had got that right. So, after Kane took care of the situation, now Tariq's now trying to find Braden to let him know, like, yo, Noma was just here. He catches him down. Now he catches Braden on that powder. He's messed up in his own situation. Whether I get it, I understand it. But in his defense of why he's so messed up is that, you know, he can't go to his family. He turned his back on his family for Tariq. So his only output is that. Is that a good enough answer? No, but you know, people cope on their own way. So, after Tariq found out he doing that, then he also found out the girl that Braden's messing with, she knows everything. Reek looking at him like, what is you doing? You doing this and you telling her the business? Now, she looked at Tariq like, oh, you can't trust me? I think you're an addict, which she is. She goes from she tell Braden about she has sickle cells, she does this to cope, all this other stuff. But here's the thing about her. She's just as messy as anybody else. She gonna pour acid in Reek's water. So not only after he explained that you an addict and I think you gonna tell everything, she poured acid in this dude's bottle to tell him he need to cope himself. Bruh. Now, it would have been real boss move if Braden would have told Tariq what that girl did. But Braden didn't. So now he gotta play the stupid, like he don't know what happened. Somebody doing this, they've been doing this. It's just unnecessary messiness. But that's one part of the messiness of this episode. Here's where everything else gets. So now Drew is undecided. He don't know if he want to do the family business or he want to do what he should have been doing, is art. So he gives a proposition to his mother. His mother like, we need to do the business ourselves and all this other stuff. So his mindset was to rob Noma's product so they can get their business back up and running. And that way he help his mother and she can let him do him and do his art. That was the deal. It didn't go to plan. We come to find out the dude that dropped the baby out the window, that is now the cop undercover, oh, he's crooked. So he's in the crooked game. So they was waiting for Mary J. Blige and them to rob this truck. Then they ambushed them, and then they basically tells Mary J. that you're working for me, and I'm gonna take a cut of your product. So like we did, this is power. Like we didn't see somebody being crooked on this show, but yeah, that was crazy. Davis is messing around with Noma. He done slid in her drawers. So we just find out Noma ain't loyal to nobody. Noma gonna mess with whoever she want to mess with. Whoever's helping her out, that's who she gonna give it up to. That's what we finding out from Noma. So that's gonna be crazy itself. So Diana said she made a decision. She's gonna keep the baby. She lets Tariq knows. They go see the ultrasound. Now the lady, she went to go pray in the church, and the lady said she having a boy. Just automatically just said that she's having a boy. She ain't showing, but she's predicting she's having a boy. So then she tells Tariq they having a boy, and she wanted to name the boy Lorenzo. Now she's telling Tariq she don't want to be in the game. She don't want the lifestyle for a child. He's telling her, I'm going to do what I got to do for our child. Is she going to cave in? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's just interesting to see how this plot going to go with all this twisted in this situation. So waiting 2 months for this other half part of the season is definitely interesting. It's gonna be questioning of who's gonna die, what crucial character is gonna die, because this is a finale. Is this finale a setup to do another different show of Power? I don't know yet. It'll be interesting because remember, Power is supposed to be 5 powers. After Force was supposed to be another power. Now I saw a picture on Instagram that had Tariq and Tommy, and it said Power Legacy. I don't know if that's real or not, but that'd be crazy to see Tommy and Tariq teaming up in a show called Legacy. Now, I know Tommy, this is his last season as well. I guess he gonna juggle a lot of stuff in Chicago, and then I guess he gonna move forward as well. I guess Tariq might juggle some stuff up, and he gonna move forward as well. So I don't know what's going on. So stay tuned. If I get breaking news, I'ma definitely let y'all know. Let me know in the comments of what y'all thought about this episode of Power. What can I say? Power is called. I said this episode was called Messy. Because everything was messy. Nothing was like, everybody was doing something messy. Between Brayden taking powder, between Kane being a simp, between Davis just can't keep the third leg in his pants. To Mary J. Blige finally coming to grips that she been wanting to be in control, and all she been caring about is the business. And to Diana deciding she want to keep the baby, where Kane just hated Tariq from the jump. That, you know what I say? Kane hates Tariq because Tariq remind him of Kane, and he don't like that. He don't like a person that reminded of him. If it ain't him controlling somebody, Kane don't like that. So we definitely gonna find out what's going on with the next episode in 2 months. But, you know, I'm gonna keep y'all posting, you know what I mean? But you know what it is. Like, subscribe, and I'm outie.